Okay, we are going to start part 2, slope, intercept, form of a line. So we've already done 1 and 2, and we are going to now do 3 and move forward. So do the slopes you just calculated appear anywhere in the functions from problem 1? If so, where do they appear? Yes, as m, or the coefficient of x. Now, what they mean is, see, this is the coefficient of x, so this would be slope, and this would be slope. And remember, the equation, I'm just move this up so you can see it, y equals mx plus b, and remember, m is slope, okay, in the equation. Find the y-intercept of each function. Remember, again, y equals mx plus b, and b is the y-intercept. So when you go up here, this is the y-intercept, so it's really easy just to figure it out from there. So the y-intercept is 2, and the y-intercept for b is -3. Okay, don't forget to put if it's negative or positive. Right, the next page. Do the y-intercept you just found appear in the problems? And we just went over that. Yes, as b, or the constant term. And what they mean by constant term is this number here, -3 and 2, they will always stay the same. They're going to be constant. They're not going to change. Okay? Now, when we look down here, using what you just discovered, can you think of an easier way to graph the lines from problem 1 on the first page without making an XY table? For example, explain how you would graph the function y equals 1/2 x plus 2. So I'm going to graph. I'm just going to make a simple graph, okay? And I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we know this would go negative and negative, but these are all positive numbers. So we know that the y-intercept is 2. So we're going to make a dot here, okay? So this is the y-intercept. Then we know the slope, 1/2, is rise over run, which is the change over y, change over x. And when you have the change over y, you go up or down. If you have the change over x, you go left to right. Now, this is a positive 1, so we're going to go up 1, and I'm going to use a different color. We're going to go up 1, and we're going to go over 2. We're going to go up 1, and we're going to go over 2. Okay? So this would be the slope. You go up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2. All right? So that would be your slope. All right? Now, the bottom has you reading, and I'm going to read it for you. The linear functions on the first page are written in a special form called slope-intercept form. When a linear function is the form y equals mx plus b, the slope of the line is m, and the y-intercept is b. The number in front of the variable m is the coefficient of x and is the slope. M is slope. The constant term is the y-intercept. X and y are variables. For any given example, they can vary, which means they can change. You can choose any real number for x and find the corresponding y value. So if you take your formula and you know what m is and b is, and you plug in what x is, it will give you y. M and b are parameters. For any given example, the specific numbers for m and b are fixed. They don't change. The given values for m and b will not change for that particular equation. Okay, now remember, you can pause, go back, and look. Okay, the next one, I'm going to do the first two, and then I'm going to have you